Hello guys, we're doing a Visia skin analysis today with Ashley. So what this is going to do is this Visia machine will be taking 3D pictures of her skin and allowing us to kind of pinpoint where her main concerns are and how we can achieve better results for her skin. So what this does is it will take 3 pictures of her skin, analyze it down, give us percentages out of 100, compare her skin with 100 different women in her age category, and it will let her know exactly where she stands. So what you're going to do is you can rest your chin and you'll place your forehead just like that. We're going to start on this side of your face, and I'll have you close your eyes for me. You're going to hear 3 flashes with this, and then we'll move to the next section of your face. So we're going to take the picture in 1, 2, 3. The middle of her face now. Beautiful. You can relax. So now it's going to go ahead and give us a skin classification. So this is going to be pretty much our Fitzpatrick scale. This is all the tones that we're dealing with, 1 through 6. So as we move this, we're indicating that she's probably more of a Fitz 2, so pretty light skin. We can move that around and you can see different aspects of her face have a little bit more color. So down over here, she's a little bit darker, picking up a 3. We're gonna go ahead and create a mask. So on this side of her face, everything in these little dots will be what the computer is analyzing for us today. So I'm gonna adjust that down just a little. And then we're gonna go through the middle of the face and we'll get that T-zone mask. We'll get up in her forehead, through her nose and her cheeks. Looks great. We'll get that last side of her face as well. That over a tiny bit. That looks good. Now the computer is going to start to do the analyzation. Over to the side, right over here, we're going to see a list of percentages. So we'll want to be as close to 100% as possible for the best, healthiest skin. Okay. So right over here to the side, we're going to see a couple different categories that we're looking at. Well, this is your true skin age, which is one of the features. So this is gonna guess how old you are. Actual age is 33, it's picking up 35. We're gonna go in detail to see what your reports are. So spots in general, this is our magnifying glass. We can move this around the area and it's going to show us exactly what spots it's picking up and where. So right here on the nose, you can see it's picking up some of her pores. Down through her cheek, she's got a couple little brown spots it's picking up, little redness. So all in all, 83%, which is actually very, very high. That's a great number to be at. Room for improvement though, we'll want to get a little bit higher. Wrinkles, we're gonna look right up underneath the eye area, right here. I'm gonna make this bigger. So we're gonna see 2 different colors right here underneath the eye. There's a lot of this lime colored green that we're looking at. That's indicating a fine line. The darker green indicates a deeper line. So a lot of these light green lines are probably just due to dehydration in her skin right now. So make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water this time of year. The darker ones though, those are gonna be the ones that are a little bit more pronounced. So when we do this, you can kind of see the difference in what those lines look like. Like that's a deep line versus something that's a little bit down here. All in all, not terrible, but some work. A good fix for the eye area that I like to tell my patients about is mixing a little bit of your retinol into your eye cream and just diluting it that way and just patting underneath the eyes to help smooth those lines and wrinkles. Next one we'll look at is texture in the skin. So you can see she's got some built-up texture, mainly from those larger pores in that area. That's pretty much what we're picking up here on her face. All of these little yellow and blues are pretty much just from the larger pores that are creating a little bit of texture to her face. So 11%, that's one that she'll definitely want to be working on. Something great for texture is obviously going to be your retinol. That's going to be your best friend. Pores in general, she's got some larger pores going on, as you can see through her T-zone area, which is very, very common in most patients. Pores can be tricky and they love to come back. We do actually sell one of our products called the Instant Pore Refiner, which is clinically proven to help shrink these pores for you. UV spots is underlying damage in your skin. So if you were a young once and you were laying out in the sun with no sunscreen, all of that residual pigment is going to come up eventually. So it's just built up down here. Deep peels, radio frequency, microneedling, things like that are great for this to resurface. Pico specifically is amazing, our laser. Brown spots, 70%, so not too much brown, but definitely you can see some of those little brown guys that we're picking up from the sun. 90% of all age spots do come from the sun, so make sure you are wearing your sunscreen even if you feel like the sun is not out. Redness in her skin, you can see it's picking up a little bit of some veins and some post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation in through here. Rosatrol is great for something like that. PCA peels can help with redness as well. And then the last one that we're going to look at is pore fringe in the skin. Pore fringe is just indicating bacteria and clogged pores. So when I look at this, I typically will recommend a nice hydrofacial for most patients just to really clean and suck out all of this congestion right here for herself. After this, we typically go to that true skin age, which we saw at the beginning, which is where the computer guesses how old you are based on those results. At the end of a Visia session, this is printed for you. So we go to reports like this. We'll go to full face, and then you guys will literally be able to track the progress of your skin, whether you guys are using products or treatments. And I usually do the front view, and this gives them a great idea on what products and procedures they can be doing to bring these scores up for themselves.